goodness, I just got finished with the chiropractor. And let me turn this back around. I'm so excited to turn the camera on so I can tell you how good I feel. I forgot that my rose quartz was in the back. Oh my goodness, y'all. Whew, I just want to thank God right now. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. 1,000 times in advance. Yes. Today I went to the chiropractor and I was dreading to go. And I normally wait too long to go. But I just came from the chiropractor the other day and I decided I wasn't going to wait like days and days later. I just found out that if you've been in an injury or you had like different surgeries or different things going on with you, you probably should see a chiropractor 3 to 4 times a week. I didn't know that. I thought 2 times a week would be too much, But the chiropractor did something different today. Oh my God, he felt around my body, like really felt around it, and he moved it in sideways motions, and he just kind of twisted a little bit here and there, and he said, have you been having difficulty walking lately? And I said, yeah. He said, oh, well, let me see if I can help you a little bit today. He said, take a deep breath. Now, I have never experienced this, so I thought, oh, it ain't going to be nothing. He's just going to press down on my back a little bit, in the middle. So I was like, and he pressed down on my pelvic, I don't know if it's pelvic bone, but it's not the pelvic bone, but it's I don't know if it's the buttock bone. I don't know what it is. That bone that sit directly before your butt kind of split. I know that sounds graphic. I don't know how to describe it, but right there at the top in the middle, all you heard was crunk, crunk, crunk. I said, what? I couldn't even breathe. I was like, and he's like, breathe out, real slow, real slow. Oh my God, it scared me. Like, it literally scared me. But when the pops came out, I just felt this huge relief and this almost like this nice soft burning sensation through my legs. Oh my God. And then I normally have to move to really get off the table. It takes a minute. Man, I bent my legs up on the table and stood up. He said, hey, I did my job. I stood up like it was nothing. Oh my God. And then I was like moving my hips and I was like moving around. Stop. He started laughing. I said, okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little crazy. He said, it's all right, you feel good. I said, yes, I do. Oh my freaking goodness, I feel good. I said, thank you so freaking much. Oh my God. And thank God I was right not to put no freaking makeup on because he had my head all up in the table, like all up in the table. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I had to go face down. And like with the type of pants I got on, they kind of loosey and, when you see they loosey type pants, not pajama pants, but they silky, loosey, and your booty kind of like, if you got a little booty, you'll look like you got a little something. Then if you got a big booty like me, then it look like, Jesus, oh my God, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I was just took a breath. I was like, you know what? I'm hurting too much to freaking care. I don't care, but I'm gonna tell y'all, he's short. And let me tell you, he fine. Oh my God. Nice looking chiropractor. Oh my goodness. And then he's so compassionate and so gentle and so sweet but firm at the same time. Oh my God, he fine. Whoever he belonged to is lucky. Mm, 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 mm. Lord help me. But anyway. Yeah, you guys, I'm getting ready to go. I feel so good. I'm so happy. I just want to call my daughter, but she's at work, so I can't call her. And I can't call Toya because Toya blocked me. And she blocked me. It's a long story. But you know what? I wasn't going to tell it. But I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. Yes, I am. Because the type of mom that I am, I just feel like I just love my kids forever, And You ever hear that saying, don't burn your bridge? And I feel like with my children, they can never really burn a bridge. Although Toya bridge is kind of smoky, kind of shaky, dusty. I think it actually was on fire a few times. Toya is my Spitfire, but I love her to death. But I'm so, like, she got me so upset right now, you guys. Oh my God. She continued doing things that is hurtful. And I forgive her over and over and over again. And I always make excuses for her. You know, like maybe she didn't feel well. Maybe things were going bad in her life. Maybe she got things going on. I'm always like just making excuses why she had bad behavior when it comes towards me, her mom. And this is just from my perspective, because if you ask her, it's probably a whole nother story. So I'm just saying, with my perspective, I just feel like it's a love hate on one side. Like it's a love, 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 a give, give, give love on my side. But on her side, it's a love hate. As long as she's not around people, friends, or my family, then she has love for me. But as soon as she around her husband, her friends, and family, she claims, I think to them, that I'm not gonna say she don't love me, but she don't like me, or she have like I almost feel like she tells them that she have a strong hate for me. That's how I feel, because you know how people are biased because they haven't gotten to know you, they haven't met you, but when somebody's talking about you or telling them things that may or may not be true, then they become biased against you. So before they even get to know you, they already have like a stanky attitude towards you, and it's nothing you can do because they're friends or married or associates with that person, and they don't know you at all. They just going by based on what that person say. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know everybody out there know. I know, like, I give you an example. You got a friend, and you and this friend kind of, y'all friends, but y'all go at it sometimes. And y'all got different friends. They bring you around and they introduce you to a new friend. But this new friend kind of stanky, looking at you up and down, got the nose twisted, the lips twisted, and you looking like, what's their problem? Let me tell you what their problem is. Your so-called friend talking about you behind your back. So their husband, their friends, their associates are already biased against you. And no matter what you do or say, unless they get you by themselves and take the time to really get to know you, they're probably going to be stanky towards you. You know, so don't even try to fix it, because you ain't got nothing to do with how they treat you. That's their thing that they have to do with deal. That's their thing that they got to deal with. You are only responsible for what you receive and what you put out. I keep telling y'all that. I know, but it's true. But anyway, getting back to Toya. And this is another transition of my life, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. I made a lot of sacrifices when it comes to my kids. Like, I'm I'm one of those people, you don't mess with my money, you don't mess with my food, and you don't mess with my kids. Like, my kids, you don't mess with. And during a certain time of my transition, and Toya started growing up and becoming a teenager, but before she became a teenager, she started doing things, and I'm gonna say have some behavioral problems. I'm gonna say that. And I started trying to get counseling for her. And sometimes I would whoop her butt when it was called for. And she deserved it, because oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell y'all everything that Toya has done, because some of it is just too graphic. I don't even know if I'm able to share it. But I'll probably share some of the things that were graphic but funny, and it hurt me, but I was able to move forward. And it has never been a time where family members tried to get me to the point where I would never forgive Toya. But no matter what they say or do, Toya's my child. So no matter what, there's no thought of forgiving her. It's just not there to not forgive her, or to be mad with her forever. I could be hurt, but to be to the point where I don't forgive her, that just wasn't in my cards. But when it comes to Toya, she has tried, I think, the majority of her adult life. She came to me, she did apologize to me recently, and I thought she was sincere. She did apologize to me, and I felt like it was real, but now I'm kind of thinking that maybe she just apologized to me for the moment. But when it comes to Toya, I feel like she bakes a cake with me. And when a cake is almost baked and it's almost done and you're ready for the goodness of it, you take it out the oven and you stab a hole in it and the cake is destroyed. That's what I feel like Toya tries to do to me over and over again. She tries to bake a cake with me, and when I'm almost there, feeling like everything is so good, and Lord Jesus, I'm so happy that everything is good, here she come with that fork of hers. And one day I'm going to tell you our story from the beginning. From my perspective. And I have to wait till I'm ready. But it's going to be soon. But I don't know when, because some of the stuff is so hurtful. And a lot of the hurtful stuff, even though it began with Toya, it came from family members. Because at the end of the day, no matter what Toya done, she was a child when she did it. But now she's an adult, and she's still causing bad behavior towards me as her mom. And I give you an example. Toya whole life, whenever I call her, I compliment her, I uplift her, and I tell her how much I love her, and I encourage her. I say and do whatever I can that makes her feel good, because I want her to know she deserves to feel good. You know what she do? Every chance she get, she puts me down. She makes fun of me. Call me slick names. And Toya have called me the worst names in the books before. Over and over again. And she tries to get me in front of her friends and say things to me that may or may not be true. And one of the things she said to me the other day was, you let Nadine and Dream get away with everything. You let them do whatever they want to do. And I'm trying to figure out, how does she know that? How does she know what I let them get away with as teenagers? Because I'm going to tell y'all the answer. She don't. She wasn't there when they were teenagers. Toya wasn't there when they needed her, when they started growing up. Okay? Toya came in and out of my life, but it wasn't me that closed the door on Toya. It would be Toya closed the door on me. She would come stay with me, and we would be this great happy family. And then when I go to New Jersey, I found out from my family that she moved and she don't want me to know where she live at, and that she don't have nothing to do with me. And then all of a sudden, when I don't see my family anymore, I get a call from Toya. Hey, Mom, I'm coming home. I'm coming to visit. No matter where I'm at. And you know what we do? We get so excited and we welcome her back every single time. But yeah, just want to keep it real with you guys. I don't want y'all to believe that I'm just like this perfect mom, because I'm not perfect. I've been through something with each one of my kids. Each one of my kids, I've been through something, and God has brought me through. And I still thank God for them because they're grown now, and I get to look back and laugh and cry. This is my life, and whatever transition that I'm in, that I'm telling the story, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to keep it 100. I made it through that transition. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I know I'm just rambling away, but I just got some things on my mind. Whatever's on my mind, I'm going to talk about. She blocked my grandbaby from talking to me about 3 weeks ago. My grandbaby was calling me every single day when she got out of school. Now she's not calling me. Toya gave me a phone as a gift, and about a month ago, it went off, and she kind of lied to me about the phone situation. She kept telling me to turn the phone off and turn it back on, and telling me that if something's wrong on my end, that's why the phone not working. And come to find out, I'm gonna tell y'all that story. I don't know what happened, but I believe in my heart Toya cut the phone off. I really do, because I feel like little by little, she called herself cutting me off, but in a way where I can't really prove it, and nobody else noticed it, but I noticed it. She know that I noticed it. First it was my phone, then it was my granddaughter FaceTiming Toya, and I noticed that she would only answer the phone now when she has friends around or her husband around, and when she talk on the phone, she would say mean, derogatory type things to me. And I'll be looking like, or she'll text Nadine something and it'd be a lie, because she doesn't keep her end of the bargain. She just telling us good things to make us feel good, but she's only trying to see, where we'll go with if we'll be upset. And I'm going to tell you guys, she invited me to her house for Thanksgiving, but I kind of, even though I don't want to go, I kind of feel like she knows that I'm sick, that I wouldn't make it in November in New Jersey. But I was willing to sacrifice myself anyway to try to go up there, and that's why I started making plans for. And, but then lately she started treating me like she treated me last year, when right before she was getting married, she had called me and told me that she was getting married, and that we were all going on a vacation, and she was buying her wedding dress, she was buying us dresses, and we was all going to celebrate her marriage, and she was going to get married, and they were supposed to, get married with the whole family. Well, I goes on Facebook, and my sister is on Facebook contacting me saying, hey, Toya's getting married today. And then I find out that my Uncle Frankie is at the wedding, my sister's at the wedding, and then I see Toya in this beautiful white gown up there on Facebook. And then I get a letter from one of her closest cousins who was close to her, saying that I wasn't happy for her to get married, and basically that's why I wasn't invited. When I was overly ecstatic, when I found out Toya was married, I cried for 2 weeks. One, because she invited me and then had the wedding without me, and then told people that I didn't approve of her marriage. I didn't care for her husband, which was a complete fabrication and lie. I didn't even get to talk to nobody about it. I thought it was just between the family. And the reason why I didn't talk to nobody about it, because Toya told me not to tell nobody. And the reason now I feel like she told me not to tell nobody, so that nobody would know that she invited me to a wedding, and then would have the wedding knowing that it would hurt me. And when I called her, you know what she did? She was laughing. She was saying that I'm being over dramatic about it. So me, her sister, Dream, and Yu, her daughter, we all sat around holding each other crying, and we were so hurt. And I cried about it for 2 weeks. And every time I thought about her, I thought about when she was born. And now when she got married and invited me and had me dreaming about being at her wedding. And then I found out she had this wedding without me and her actual family. None of us, like the immediate family, us, was not invited. And it was so hurtful. But before she did that, she started treating me like she treat me now. When I would call, she would have something smart to say, or be mean to me for whatever reason. And I feel like she started being mean to me to find a way to cut me off, so that we're not speaking when she do her dirt. Yeah, So that's what I'm going through with Toya right now. She called herself not answering my phone calls, my text, my nothing. The last time I called Toya, I said, Toya, hey, let me speak to you. She says, oh, I just got on you, so things she's on punishment, so she can't speak to you. And I said, but Toya, I'm her grandmother. I mean, even if she's on punishment, let me at least speak to her. She didn't let me speak to you. So I called her back. She told me that I could speak to you that morning. And she wouldn't answer the phone. And no matter how hard I tried, she wouldn't let me speak to you. So now I believe that she got my number blocked from Yu's phone too. So now I can't even talk to my grandbabies. And the last time I saw them, when I was on the iPhone with Toya on FaceTime, I saw them in the back seat, kind of just sitting there, kind of quiet. And normally when I speak to them and I was like, hey, babies, they start, jumping up and down, being loud. They're so happy to hear from me. This time they were real quiet, like they were scared to even move, like, and I was like, what's the matter? What's going on? And you say nothing. So it's like, and I told my daughter Nadine, I said, I wonder what's going on with Toya. You and Prosperity act like they didn't want to talk. And you not answering her phone. Toya not letting me call you. And she said, oh, Mom, Toya probably just busy. Don't worry about it. But then right after that, I noticed that we would call Toya before she called us back. We would constantly call her about maybe 11 times a day, just trying to get in touch with her. And she wouldn't answer the phone, And I told Nadine, I wonder, if it's just getting too close for comfort. Like now, it's time to get ready to go to her house for the holidays. So now she's starting to be mean so that she could kind of uninvite us without telling us. We'll just kind of feel it. But I had already decided that it's going to be too cold, so I'm not going to go anyway. And then the way that her husband all of a sudden now is getting smart on the phone when I'm talking to LaToya disrespectfully, I don't want to go. I don't want to be in the same household with him. I don't want to be around him. I'm just going to have to just, not see them right now, because I want to be around love. I don't want to be around hate, and I don't want to be around someone who really don't want me around. And I feel like that Toya husband really don't have a reason to dislike me. He only is biased because of LaToya. Whatever she told him, whatever going on with them, whatever he feel about me is personal on Toya's behalf, which I understand because that's his girl, his wife, his comforter. Yep. So for Thanksgiving, I'll be doing something else, but I'm a little down because I feel like I don't deserve to be treated badly, and I don't like bad behavior, and I feel like, I think my last time I talked to Toya, my feelings was hurt because she had her husband and her friend in the car, and she just had so much negative things to say about me. And she watches my ASMR videos when nobody's around. Oh, she loved my videos. Oh, this, oh, that. But then when they're around, she wants to criticize me, put me down, make me feel the only reason why you do your videos is because you're not in your right mind and you don't feel good and all this other crap. And I'm like, I dare her talk to me like that. But you know what I said? I just looked at her and I just stayed focused on the reason why I called. I was calling to ask her, can I have you or can you visit me? And her answer straight out basically was no. So that means I'm not going to see you no more. She says she's she's the reason why you can't see me because she's punishing you, but I don't believe that's true. I just believe she's just trying to cut us off and basically get me upset so that I don't come to her house, because one of the things Toya knows is that if I ever is approached about anything about me and Toya's life and someone asks me the truth, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it from the time she was born, stories, about her dad, because that's another thing. I'm going to tell, things about her father that I know that, she don't know that I know, but, I'm going to tell it because it happened. I found out about things about him in my transition of my life. So when I tell my stories from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys. Nadine told me that she wanted some yogurt tonight, so she was like kind of disappointed that I didn't get her no yogurt last time, so I'm gonna get her some yogurt tonight. And I know she liked cookie dough, but I don't see cookie dough, so I'm gonna get her cookie and cream.
It just was the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days could I wait?
Watermelon. Let's get her a little bit. That look good. Check that out. They got birthday cake. And then they got strawberries, so I think I'm gonna do that next. Pomegranate. Oh, look at this. Let's see. The gummies seem too hard. I think I'll get a couple of cookies. I know she like this. Oh, M&M's. Just in case you like the Sour Patch. Can't make up my mind. Okay. Oh, wait, they got caramel. She should like that. Alright, you guys, have a great evening, and I'll see y'all in my next video. What's the name of this place?
Inside Scoop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the name of this place is Inside Scoop, and it's right off of Westheimer. It's so pretty in here. This would be such a cool place to just come bring friends and family to hang out. So pretty. Look at that.
West Houston the Post. Oh, this is the all new 93.7 The Beat.
H-Town's real hip hop and R&B.
Remember that movie with the blue aliens in another world?
I think I like when I get aggressive, go fast, like controller.
It's the end of the night, you guys. Oh my god. I rushed home. I I just found, oh, I thought it was a clear hole, but it's not. Okay. I just found this new yogurt place. So I'm going to try them out. My daughter was tearing her yogurt up on the way home. My scrub very tarty, but it's good. And yogurt already melted. My daughter said, Mom, this is good. She said, I don't even like yogurt. Yeah? Okay, so wow. So eat the gummies because they're cold. I swear they're good. Very gummy. Beyond. Okay. Downtown Houston, down there by Montrose, on California Street, it is packed with people. People are everywhere. It's lit. We got a bunch of sports bars down there, boutiques, grills, food, clubs. Walnut. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I'm so glad I'm home and that I can finally relax. Mm-mm-mm. After I got off work, and we decided to go downtown Houston for a little while. Mm. Mm-mm. Um, so I spilled some. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost done. Mm-hmm. I'm almost done. I need a charger. Is that in here? Okay. Oh, it's not like that? Sheree must have came back home and got it. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this. And then I'm gonna watch a movie with my daughter. Mm. I mean, I'm at the bottom. Mm. I feel like these gummies are the best part. Mm. I'm not gonna fall asleep tonight because I've been wanting to spend time with my daughter for a minute. She's been working hard all week long. Yeah.
I think you threw away my deodorant.
Mm-mm. Look at my makeup bag, the soft one. Hopefully, I finish before my daughter knock on this door again. mm. Mm. I got 2 gummies left. That was good. Mm. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I definitely will see you in my next video. mm. Oh yeah. And I think I'm going to be loading up story time every Friday. That way you don't have to wonder when you're going to see the next story. Bye.